Hi everyone. It's the 18th. Yeah. Well, technically the 19th. It's 12:30 at night. But Sean and I hung out this evening. We had adventures in udon noodle soup and imitation crab, and it was really good. We made scallops too, but I didn't like them. There was something wrong with them. I don't know. Anyway, it was really good. And then we watched Total Recall, and I hadn't seen that movie since I was little. It was so much fun. And then we tried to go to bed, but I just wasn't tired. I was kind of like half falling asleep, but I couldn't fall asleep entirely, so I decided to get up. And he doesn't mind because then he gets the whole bed for the first few hours of sleeping. So anyway, I'm out on the deck. I don't smoke inside, in case anybody wondered. And I am in like sweatshirt and sweatpants. It's very comfortable. And I don't know if you can see, but ooh, where is it? There's the moon. The clouds and everything actually look really gorgeous, but with the lighting that this camera takes in, you can't really see it. So, yeah. I wasn't gonna make a video today, but since I'm sitting out on the deck doing nothing, I'm probably talking really quiet, but you can deal because I don't want to wake everybody up. He lives in a house, and the bottom floor is his and Matthew's never here. He's at his girlfriend's a whole lot of the time, especially on the weekends. So, sorry, it's all wiggly. Anyway, he lives on the bottom floor, and then upstairs is two brothers. They split. You can't go between top and bottom. And then there's another person living over there. In this, there's like a little studio that's built off the house, and then there's neighbors over there, and then of course there's neighbors all around the other side. But I just don't want to talk loud. So today I went to the gym. I did the bike again, and at first I was feeling like maybe biking was gypping myself, but actually it's been really good. It's not as many calories as running, at least the way I'm biking versus the distance. If I was biking like an hour and a half, then it would be, but I just don't want to do that right now. So I biked 10.8 miles today, which was 170 calories and 40 minutes. And yesterday I did 40 minutes and I went 11.8 miles. So I went a little bit slower, but I didn't have the cool down included in my distance in the 40 minutes yesterday. So today my cool down I did within the 40 minutes, and therefore I went a little less. That's okay. So I've only had like 1250 around there calories today, so I need to eat more. I might have some peanut butter or something. You might all think that's silly, like, well, just take the less if you haven't eaten, but I lose weight way better if I have the same amount of calories every day, so I try to keep it between 1450 and 1550, and it's almost always at like 1530 to 1560. Like, I get really specific, so, yeah. Anyway. Um, so nice and quiet out here. There's a moth. It's really big. It's not that noisy at my apartment, especially at night. It's pretty quiet, but bugs freak me out. At my apartment at 11:59 on the dot every night, the sprinklers come on. Not in the fall. Like, they didn't start doing that until last month. I guess once it gets hot and dry enough, because we haven't had rain in a couple weeks now. It's so amazing. I guess they use sprinklers, so you can hear the sprinkler system on all over my apartment. And there's always people coming home at like 4 o'clock in the morning and standing outside with music playing in their car and talking for like 20 minutes. And there are cars that go by. And there's cars that go by here, but it's just so quiet. You know, living so far into the city, Green Lake is really close to downtown. You'd expect it to be louder, but Seattle's good and bad side is that it has like main arterials, and then everything else is like residential. So all the streets just don't get that much traffic once it's later. It's nice. And Sean got another email from his realtor. He gets one every like Friday with all the open houses and new stuff that's come on the market because he's trying to buy a house. And he got a huge one this Friday, so hopefully we'll go looking at houses tomorrow because Sunday we're going to a drag race. I've never gone to one, but one of his coworkers' friends, he's kind of friends with all of his coworkers. He's a construction manager, so he has like 12 foremen under him and then like dozens of apprentices. Anyway, he's pretty close with all the guys because he used to work in the field and he just got promoted up a few years ago. So anyway, one of his coworkers, one of his journeyman's friends, is a drag racer, and he's going to be in town this weekend, and we got tickets, and it's going to be a big hoopla, and I'm sure it's going to be really fun, but I've never been to one before, so that will be fun. And it's so dark out here. It's nice. Okay, I guess I really don't have much to say, except that's my weekend, and tomorrow, if we don't look at houses, well, even if we look at houses, I'll probably go to the motorcycle store and buy pants because they didn't have my size when I went last weekend, and they called me, this girl, I swear she's in love with me, she's like definitely a lesbian, and she's always giving me discounts and under the table stuff, even though she has no reason to. It's pretty sweet. So she called me because my size pants came in and they didn't have them last time I was there. If you guys didn't know, I'm buying a motorcycle. This has been in the plan since early 2006. It's taken me that long to get my debt out of the way, get my shit together, get my license, and all that stuff. So now I have my license, and last weekend I bought my helmet, jacket, boots, and gloves. And I already had boots and gloves, but I wanted different ones because the ones I had were, my gloves were for dirt racing, not street riding, and my boots didn't have the right ankle protection that I wanted, so. Anyway, so I'm almost at having all my gear, and I could not wear the pants with the kneecaps and the special non-tear fabric and stuff this summer, because I also bought a summer jacket, which means that this fall I'll have to buy a winter jacket and pants. But I think I'm going to buy winter pants and just wear them in the summer because they have removable lining, and then just buy a winter jacket in the fall. Anyway, so I've been scouting out motorcycles, and I'll probably be buying one in the next couple weeks. I thought I might buy it this weekend, but this weekend just ended up being so full, I don't really have time to drive around to all of the faraway suburbs of Seattle checking out bikes. So maybe sometime next week, although that's unlikely, or next weekend. I've been wanting to get one forever, and I've just been planning for what seems like an eternity, and I'm finally here, and I have the cash, and I have everything I need. I'm really excited. So I guess that's it. That's my weekend, and now I have talked for 9.5 minutes. So mwah. I have a whole bunch of subscribers now. It just staggers the brain. Good night.